Okay, agent update and training call, how to get your business off to a fast start. I love this. I love participating in the training on this because I know how important this is to your business. Listen, this is the first time some of you have heard this? Probably not. But you need to hear it over and over and over and over again. And let me tell you 2 reasons why, okay? Anytime that you're trying to learn something, you must hear the repetitive nature of that, whatever it is that you're doing over and over to be successful, because then it becomes second nature to you. You don't have to think about it. You just say it. It just comes natural. The other thing is, are you going to build just a business, or are you going to build a huge, massive business with tens of thousands of people all over the United States, and then eventually in other countries? No, we're not opening up in other countries for the next 2, 3, 4 years. We haven't even scratched the United States yet, okay? Folks, you actually could go out and build a business right here in the good old USA with tens of thousands of people in your team, in your organization, right here, right now. We're just really going for a year. Your opportunity's never been better. We're setting records every month. Take advantage of that. But you got to be able to repeat what you learn. You've got to teach other people this stuff. Listen, I've given hundreds, literally thousands of meetings. I've talked about compensation. I've talked about the Money Max account. I've talked about all this stuff literally in my 40-year career thousands of times. It's what I do. It's just what I do. It's what you do to make a living. It's what you do to build a business. If you could make $1 million a year selling pancakes with your special recipe, how many times would you be willing to tell people your special recipe so that you could go out there and teach them and franchise that? You'd tell it to everybody that you could. You'd open up as many franchises as you possibly could. You'd say it tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of times, as many times a day as you could to get your message out. If you want your company or business to be big, you have to have a system. You see, that's really having a system is the most important thing that you can do. A system means that, hey, I go out, I bring in Billy Bob, and I can plug Billy Bob into a system. He can follow that system. He knows what to do. Hey, I come in, I sign up, I watch the videos, I go through this training on Tuesday nights. I go through any training that's available to me out there. I get an analysis done, my own analysis done. I see how soon I can get out of debt, what it can do for me. I talk to people. I talk to my friends, my neighbors, people that I know. I get analysis done. And here's how you do the analysis. Here's how you do the presentation. Here's how you close the deal. Here's how you do it, and you submit it. Here's how you get paid. Boom. Plug people right into the system. They know exactly what to do, because what happens is you want to build thousands and thousands of executive directors. That means they're repeating and duplicating what you are teaching them. And every time you build an executive director, guess what? They should be at a point in time in the business. They know how to train. They know how to close sales. They become a certified field trainer. They know how to close a sale, do an analysis. They know how to talk about compensation. They know how to motivate people. They know how to do recognition and awards. They know how to run a business that can help you to be successful. So a system is very key to you building your business. Most people don't see themselves being big. They don't. People will come into a business like this and they say, you know what, man, if I can make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, man, that would be great. And it is great. Don't underscore what that means, okay? I'm not trying to demean that, because if you can make $500, $1,000 a month in additional income, that's $12,000 a year, that will change your life. That will change your family's life. So don't get me wrong. But the thing is that really what you want to do? Now, if it is, it's okay. But there are people that get in our company that literally want to make $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, $300,000 or $400,000 or $500,000 a year. They literally want to make maybe $1 million a year, maybe more than that. They want a system they can plug into that has the opportunity to build it as big as they can, everywhere they can, with no limitations on the ability to do that. And so day one, when you get in the business, you have the ability to recruit people all over the country. You have the ability to sell people all over the country. There's no license required. When you sign up and get a code number, you are in business. It's fantastic. And listen, not only do we help people get out of debt, our goal is to help people create wealth. Get out of debt and create wealth. Eliminate debt, create wealth. And we have those two factors, and we're going to be working on that second part here very, very soon. That is our goal. That's what we want to do for people, and that's where we're headed, folks. That's going to be additional income. Right now, if you just focus on helping people get out of debt right now, you can make as much income as you want to as long as you put the time in. Great builders of any kind, coaches, entrepreneurs, companies, schools, they rely on a workable, predictable, and duplicatable system. It's the same. Everybody in Utah does it the same. Everybody in Florida does it the same. Everybody in Louisiana does it the same. Everybody in New York, Washington State, wherever they're at, they're doing it the same way. It's the same duplicatable system that they can come in and follow. You're not looking for personality. You're looking for a system builder. Let me tell you what that means. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm going to come in this thing, I'm going to burn it up, I'm going to tear it up, and man, you watch me, I'll tell you what, I'm going to tear this thing, I'm going to be the best thing that's you ever seen. I've been the number one guy at the other companies I've been with. I recruited 5,000 people, 10,000 people. I make $1 million a year. Listen, most of the time that's talk. Look, doers, system builders. Hey, if you built 5,000, 10,000 people, then what you have the opportunity to do with this business, you won't sleep at night. If truly that's what you've done. What we want you to do is come in here and get serious, recruit those people, get them trained, plug them into the system, and they become successful. We got a couple of groups right now that are plugged in over the last 60 days that are taking off with this thing. They're not talking, they're doing. And I love that. Man, I love people going out there and doing it in a big, big way. It is a system or a track to run on that's duplicatable. We talked about that. As you recruit and build your business, you can put people in the system and you know exactly what you have to teach them to have success, and they duplicate what and how you're teaching them. That's what you want. You want, as you produce people and they become an associate, a senior associate, a director, and then they finally move up to that executive director position. As that executive director, they kind of go out there on their own. They're kind of now running their own business. They're doing their own training. They're doing sales. They're running their business, and hopefully they've been good enough and learned enough to duplicate and train their people and build their business, their branch, what we call a base shop. Their job now is as an executive director, they have one job, and that job is to build other executive directors. That is their job. That is their only job. Well, see, they got to sell. Of course they do. That's a part of building people, helping them make money, get production, and going out there, making income, and getting promoted to an executive director. So your job is to get in the business, become executive director as fast as you can on the fast track. Then once you become an executive director, is to build as many other executive directors as you possibly can. Whether those executive directors are direct to you or they're downline from you. And listen, we're going to have people that stick their heads up and become real leaders. They'll become senior executive directors, managing executive directors, field partners. You want to become, your ultimate goal is to become a field partner. That's our top position in the company. As a field partner, not only do you make income in overrides, not only do you make income in personal sales, you now qualify for 5 different bonus opportunities. 5 each month. That's additional income. You know, we got people literally making, because this is a company call and this is training and this is not a recruiting call. This is a training call for agents in the business. Okay, we can talk a little bit about income. We have people that make thousands and thousands of dollars a month just in bonuses. Just look, get on these calls at the end of each month, and we do a call and we talk about how much bonus money these people make, because it's a training call. And you can see literally they're making, we got people making almost $100,000 a year in bonuses, not including their overrides and their personal income from sales. So as you recruit your business, look, you got to teach other people what to do. The system shows you exactly what you need to arrive at your destination, where you need to be, where you want to go. That's what the system can help you to do. And your destination and your goal, number 1, is to become an executive director. Number 2 is to become a field partner. Because when you do those 2 things, you understand what it means to become to an executive level in the company. You have a great understanding of the product, how powerful, how strong, how good it is for the consumer, how it saves them literally tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And we know that you have the ability to train and teach other people in leadership positions. Okay? You want to create duplication and multiplication. Let me share this with you, okay? This is kind of a funny little story I'll tell you, okay? I've got six children and 2 stepchildren, which I think are my children too, of course. So I've got 8. Let's say I've got 8 children, okay? I'm fixing to have my 20th grandchild. You see, the addition is the 8. The multiplication is the 20. The business is the same thing. You see, at first, you create that duplication. You go out and recruit one person, recruit second, third, fourth. Then you recruit through other people. You bring Bill in. You recruit through Bill. You get Bill to recruit. Mary comes in through Bill. You go down through Mary. You recruit somebody for Mary. But now you go out and you recruit somebody for yourself, another person for yourself. So you're out there building personally, and you're out there building under your people. You're building an organization. See, what do? Do I build width? Do I build depth? I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Hey, you go out there and you first take care of yourself, and you build direct to you, but take the advantage of building through other people. Because look, Bill might quit. And if Bill quits, guess what? Mary, you're now working with Mary. And over a period of time, Mary could be direct to you. Or if Bill doesn't ever come back or get active in the business. Because you don't know, people quit. We're going to be honest with you. People quit. You know why? Generally, because they don't get on the phone. They don't call people. They don't get to try to get an appointment. They don't run an analysis. They're sitting out there studying, looking, learning. Oh, no, look, I've got to know everything before I go out there and talk. You're not going to know everything. Folks, in 40 years of business, I still learn something every day. You will not learn everything before you start talking to people. You will perceive in your brain the questions that they're going to be asking you. And you have no idea if they're going to ask you that question or not. They may ask it. They may not ask it. Oh, what if they ask me this? 99% of the time, people, whatever question you have that you think they're going to ask, they don't ever ask it. How can you ask something that you don't know to ask? If you don't know anything about the program, the product, or anything, how can you ask the question? Oh, if I call them, they're going to ask me this hard question. I need to know the answer. No, because if you give the presentation on the phone trying to get an appointment, that is no. You're spilling the beans. You don't do that. Hey, listen, I got involved with a company. We show people how to get out of debt. We save people literally billions of dollars in principal. And look, I'd like to know if you would like to get out of debt. I don't know if you're in debt, but would you like to get out of debt if you are? Sure. Listen, what I need to do is I need to do an analysis. I have a certified field trainer that I work with. We'll get some information. We can show you exactly the day and month, year that you'll get out of debt. Wouldn't you like to know that? What if we can knock 15, 20, 25 years off of your debt and save you hundreds of thousands of dollars? Would you be interested in that? Folks, there's no magic dust. There's no magic saying. We give you things to say. We'll help you along the way, what to say to get an appointment. But I promise you, there's no magic words. People will still say no. That's just people. But you come back around a few months later, and maybe you can get that appointment, okay? But you want to create that duplication and multiplication. The multiplication factor is when you really start to grow. You see, some of our top leaders, like Tom Keener in the company, Tom recruits hundreds of people every month right now. It won't be long. He'll be recruiting, well, that's wrong. He literally recruits over 1,000 people a month, okay? It won't be long. He'll be recruiting, his team will be recruiting 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people a month because he's already starting into the multiplication factor. If you're recruiting 1,000 people a month, you're into the multiplication. If you're recruiting 500, 600, 700 people a month, you're into the multiplication. But you've got to go through the addition first. New recruits must be willing to follow a proven successful system. If they're not willing to do that, and they have a better way, they have their way, they have better ideas, listen, good luck. Maybe this is not for you. Maybe this business isn't for you. You need to find a business that you can go do whatever it is you're saying that you do. Ours is a proven, solid business. Do you want to close sales? Yes. Well, then follow the system. Do you want to close sales and people understand what they own? Yes. Do you want them to utilize it? Yes. Do you want them to get out of debt? Yes. Do you want to go recruit someone? Yes. Do you want to train them the right way? Yes. Do you want them to close sales and recruit other people? Yes. Then you must follow the system. Your way is not the way. Now, let me go back. Does that mean we're not open to ideas? Of course we're open to ideas. But we're not open to people just going out there and just throwing stuff out there against the wall and hoping that it works. We have proven systems that work. You want to get off to a fast start? Sign up as an agent. Walk the new recruit through their own analysis. Listen, it is not mandatory that you buy the Money Max account. If you got debt, why you wouldn't buy it? Honestly, I don't know, but that's your business, okay? Probably won't have a lot of success because you're going to go out there and ask people to buy the program, and you don't. That doesn't jive with me, to be honest. But listen, there's no mandatory thing that says that you have, but at least run your analysis, okay? See what it will do for you. See how soon you'll get out of debt. I promise you, if you see it, you're going to do something. It's amazing. Every once in a while, you'll run across people that say, look, I don't have any debt. Now, that's not very often, but occasionally you will. Okay, they're out of debt. They've set an example. They don't have any debt. We've got some people in that situation that have become some great leaders in our company. They learned early on how to manage their money and not to get in debt. That's good. We don't want everybody to be in debt. We want to cure the debt problem. So walk them through their own analysis. Go through the GPS selling system with the new agent. The GPS, you know what a GPS is? It's that thing on your phone. I want to go over here to this place. I plug it in. Boom. It tells me exactly where to turn, where to go, how long it's going to take me to get there, how much further I got to go, if the traffic's moving or not, if there's a wreck up ahead. It tells me everything that I need to know. You need to learn the GPS selling system because it is a 15, 16, 17-year proven selling system. That's why we want you to learn it and be good at it, and it's duplicatable. We don't want you making up your own system of selling. Use the proven way of selling, okay? And that is the GPS selling system. And in order to become certified, you have to go through a special course. You must attend that course and go all the way through it. There's certain criteria that you must do in order to become a certified field trainer. Rules of engagement, presentation of results, close the sale. You need to learn all those things, how to engage with people, how to get that analysis, how to get that appointment, how to recruit that person. Develop a presentation that creates results. That's what the GPS selling system does. It teaches you how to close the sale. It's just boom, boom, boom. It's a track to run on. You go down the track, you follow the track, you're going to close sales. There's no question. Is anybody going to tell you no? Yes. Is there going to be anybody with $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 worth of debt that you can show them, you can save them $200,000? Say no. Yes. Listen, I can't do anything for stupidity. Ignorance, okay? That's what, look, people can do it. They have the opportunity to do that. They have freedoms to do that. We do the best job that we can with integrity, and we do it with honesty. We present the results. What would you like to do? Close a sale. If they qualify for the program, they should purchase. If they qualify, they should purchase it. But we're not going to twist their arm. It is not required to own the program to become an agent. Okay, I already spoke to you about that. So we want you out there, build a great business, recruit a lot of good people that you can. Now, this is something new, and I've been working on it for quite a while now. Okay, Rich, that's great that you're texting me, but I'm trying to get through this presentation here, brother. Rich is texting me because his team is exploding. They're doing a great job. He and Greg, Suzanne's on their team. I mean, he's got some great people. They're doing fantastic. He's proud. He's excited. He wants to make sure his name gets mentioned. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. Recognition and feeling proud of what you're doing and your team. And we are proud of Rich and Greg and what they're doing out there. I mean, they are setting records this month. It's fantastic. They've already got over $100,000 in production this month. We got another week and a half to go. Now, I've been working on this for quite some time. Let me see how much time I got left. Okay, we're doing good. Now, I've been working on this for some time, and I finally got it to a point where we're going to be able to release it. Now, it's going to be about 2 weeks because I've got to get it to the printer. I just got to finalize today. So it hasn't been to the printer. Give me a couple of weeks. It's going to go to the printer. You'll be able to go on UShop. We'll let you know when it's ready. You'll be able to go on UShop, and you'll be able to order these. I encourage you to utilize what I'm about to show you. And the reason is that it will help you to stabilize your business and know and give people direction on what they need to do to move forward. How do I build success? Am I building a successful business? Am I hiring the right kind of people? Are they setting goals? Are they doing the things that they need to do to take the next step to move forward? So I created an onboarding new starter package. And it's easy and it's simple. But listen, you need to take the time with that new recruit. They've come on board, they signed up, they're ready to go. Take the time, 15, 20 minutes, take the time to go through this with them to understand who that person is. Are they a worker? Are they a talker? What are they going to do? And this helps you to find that out. Then on the other hand, it helps you to relay to them what they need to do to run a successful business and how to set their goals and what they need to do in their next steps. Okay? So let's get to this. Okay. We probably got a couple more things to do to brand it up a little bit, but we're there, okay? This is a follow-up interview. This is the onboarding program, and you want to sit down. These are not difficult questions, but if you take the time on the phone to talk with a person and to go through this with them, you should have a copy in front of you. They should have a copy in front of them, because if they're in your town, that's fine that you visit together and that's the best way to do it. If you have the opportunity to get together and go through this, that's great. But a lot of people, they recruit all over the country, so you want to make sure somebody has this in their hand in front of them, and you have it in front of you, and you're both taking that information on that new person. So I just got Bill Smith in the business. I've got a follow-up interview. Here's what I want to do. Hey, Bill, let me get your name. Let me get your address. Let me get your contact information. What do you do for a living right now? If you know what they do, just write in there. Okay, right now you're an engineer or you're whatever, okay? Write down what their occupation is. The recruiter information. Put your name there as a recruiter. The date that you're doing the interview. Okay? Who is the interviewer? Is it you or is it your upline manager doing the interviewing? Put their name there. Okay? Agent kit. Hey, they can get on UShop and they can order a Padfolio. They can order the brochures, the trifolds. So they have things that they can put together a little kit for themselves. Have they joined UFF yet? They should have already joined. What date? And what's their code number? And guess what? You've got that information, boom, right there. You know there. Yes, can you go online and get it? Yeah. But you also have something physical that you could look at. Okay? Follow-up interview. Number one, of what you have seen and heard about United Financial Freedom, what aspects intrigue you the most? Man, what a great question. What intrigues you about this? What do you like? Find out if they really are a crusader. Find out if this person really believes that what we're doing is the right thing. See if they get excited about getting people out of debt. See if they get excited about showing people their analysis. Look, if they're not excited about it and they don't say if they don't say the money max account intrigues them or getting people out of debt, you might not have the right person. Okay? Or they might say, listen, I want an opportunity to get out of debt, but I want to make some money. I'm tired of working where I work. I want to change. Boom, you know what to do. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Tell me a little bit, maybe about your upbringing. Where'd you come from? What kind of schooling do you have? What's your business background? Find out something about this person. Why do we feel like, hey, look, this is something that we recruit to, like some MLM thing, and we just want to get a bunch of people in, and we don't want to get to know who they are. We don't find out what kind of person they are. We don't know how to motivate them and move them. See, if I know how to motivate you, I can do a lot better job of getting you up and off and moving than if I don't know anything about you. So if I know what motivates you, it helps a lot. So I'm not going to go through every question here, okay, because we still have a little bit to go. But find out, what are your long and short-term goals? If you're going to give this business a try, I love this. This is probably the best question on the whole thing. Number 5, if you were going to give this business a try, why would you do it? So you find out their why, right? You have any particular questions? And then you find out what their goals are. Hey, do you want strong leadership? Number 8, great question. Do you want strong leadership or weak leadership from me? See, this gives you the opportunity to ask a question. Just to normally ask that question feels a little awkward, wouldn't it? But if I've got this form in front of me and I'm going through and I'm asking this, or I've got it up on my computer and I'm doing a Zoom or a GoToWebinar, and I've got it up on the screen and I'm asking those questions and I'm writing it down as I'm asking them, and I say, look, let me ask you, I want you to be honest with me. Do you want strong leadership or do you want weak leadership from me? Tell me, what do you mean strong or weak leadership? Well, weak leadership means that, look, I'll call you once a week, kind of see what you're doing, once or twice a week, see if you have some appointments, what's going on. I'll kind of leave it up to you a lot of times to call me, and kind of leave you to how you want to work the business. Or do you want me to help you and encourage you and train you and hold you accountable and say, listen, you told me you wanted to do 4 to 6 appointments a week. You had 1 this week. I can't help you to make money. I can't help you to be successful. Bill, you're going to get discouraged and you're going to quit. Be honest with people, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to quit. There's people on this call tonight, and we got a good call tonight. Unfortunately, I hate this, but they're going to quit. I don't want them to, but if you don't work and you don't make money after a while, you're going to quit. But you got to contact people. You got to get an analysis. You got to close a sale. You got to go recruit somebody. No secrets. No secrets here, okay? So find out what kind of leader do they want you to be. And you know what you can do when they're not doing it? Say, listen, Bill, I know, look, I know that you sound a little frustrated, but you told me you want a strong leadership. Bill, I want you to be successful. I want you to make some sales and help people get out of debt. I want you to make some money. I want you to recruit. You told me that's what you wanted to do. Has that changed? And then you know which way to go with people. You've got to hold people accountable. I didn't say you got to be a dictator. I didn't say you got to be a boss. You're not anybody's boss. You're not anybody's boss. Everybody that joins our company as a representative is an independent contractor. You are not their boss, okay? You manage and work with people through motivation, through helping them, caring about them, working with them, okay? So getting started, fast start awards, do these goals, getting started, what do I need to do? Hey, here's my first 3 names of people that I want to call, I want to get started with. Then we have a top 10 list. Bill, I want your top 10 hot market list. I want the first 10 people that we're going to contact. Then I want a top 25 list. I want the next 25 list of people that you got, and I want this information. And then you're also going to have this memory jogger in this little packet. This will be a little folding, 8.5 by 11, where it folds, and then they have the inserts in there so they can write this down. They'll have a memory jogger, and I want their top 100 list. So really what they do is they start with their top 100 list, work it to the top 25, get it to the top 10, and then they, of course, have the top 3 that they're going to call tomorrow. Those top 3 are the people they're going to call this week. Not next week, not over the next 3 weeks, this week. Bill, these top 3 people are the people that you need to contact this week. We need to have a conversation and get an analysis with. These top 10 people, over the next 2 weeks, we're going to have appointments with these top 10 people. Help them along. Encourage them. Tell them what they need to do. Otherwise, listen, if you don't tell them what to do, they're going to just do whatever, okay? Now, look, you got some self-motivated people out there that know what they need to do, and they get motivated and they get on it. There's no doubt about it. But most people don't really know what to do, and they need that encouragement, okay? Hey, here's some success begins with a commitment. Here's some things that you need to do, and you go through this. Complete the MMA analysis, 3 to 5 field presentations, invites to meet the spouse. Look, on a phone call or on a Zoom call. Meet the spouse or their partner, okay? Get to know people, build a relationship, prospect list, top 25 to 100, become a certified field trainer. Let me see how much time. We got about 7 minutes, okay? Become a certified field trainer. But to become a certified field trainer, you need to learn the GPS, and you need to do it. We want to do it right. We want to teach people in the right way, okay? So learn that, become a good certified field trainer. Folks, here's what you can't do. We have people that come in, the first thing they want to do is, what do I do to become a certified field trainer? Some of those people, unfortunately, just want to become a certified field trainer so they can work with other people to split sales, and they're a horrible presenter, and they're a horrible closer. We can't ruin someone else's market. You can't do that to people. Be proud, be excited, be good at what you do. Be a student of your trade. Be good at it. When people see, if you do some type of arts or crafts or whatever it is, don't you want to be proud of that? And people look at it and say, man, what a great job. You're very detailed in what you do. Be good. Be proud of what you do. And as you're training other people, man, I am glad to be working with Joe. Because I'm going to tell you what, Joe is a stud. Man, that guy, Alice, she's just unbelievable. She can get an analysis. She can give a presentation. She can close a sale. She can recruit people. Man, I love working with them. If you're a certified field trainer, be a certified field trainer. Not somebody that just barely got through it, and now you're working in other people's market and you ruin their market. We don't want to do that. What else do you need to do? Attend weekly corporate call, review your replicated site, join Fast Start training, complete your field training, review the UFF income calculator with the manager. Managers, y'all need to understand how to work that income calculator. That is probably one of the most exciting things that you could sit down and take 30 minutes and show someone on a Zoom or something like that and go through that calculator and show them what kind of potential income that they can make. That thing is unbelievable when you can see, man, if I do this and I get to the executive director, I can make what? That's crazy. All of a sudden, their whole attitude changes. Watch the UFF video library, set short and long-term goals. Expect success. This is you. These are like your first 10 recruits that you get that are direct to you, okay? You might recruit other people through other people, but these are the first 10 that you have personally recruited in your business. It just kind of gives you something to work with and something to look at. Man, all of a sudden you got 4 people up there. You're pretty excited, aren't you? Man, I got 4 people. Hey, I got 8 people directing me. Maybe all of them's not working, but at least you've got something there that shows you that your business is moving. It's the foundation, the building block of what you're doing to build your business. 7 out of 10 people save $100 a month or less, $100 or less a month, will retire $10,000 in income or less. They might suffer a heart attack, stroke, or cancer. Maybe they might have some kind of health condition. They might be afraid that in the future they have some health conditions and could impact their income. Get off to a fast start by making sure the new recruit is familiar with their back office. Remember, give me a couple of weeks to get these printed up. We'll announce it, and then you can order, packets of probably 10 or 25 or something like that, okay? For the people who want to be big recruiters, probably order 25. For those that just want to kind of do so-so, maybe 10. Make sure the new recruit is familiar with their back office. Very important. Replicated websites. Be familiar with your replicated website. Know what's there. Know what's available. Know what you can utilize, what you can send out to other people, okay? Know the opportunity site, the product site, and the video site. It's very important that you know those things. How much time should you take away from doing business to watch that stuff? That should be about 10 to 15% of your time. The rest of your time, 90%, should be working the business. That means you're on the phone, you're on a Zoom call, you're on a go-to meeting, you're doing an analysis, you're working with your trainer, you're training someone else, you're doing something active, you're recruiting, you're doing something to build your business 90% of the time. The other stuff is a way for you to learn, okay? We got just a couple more minutes and we'll be done. Okay. Watch the calendar of events that are coming up. Make sure you stay tuned into those, like Max Saunders is going to be giving the detailed Money Max account presentation. Be looking out for the different things that are coming up where you can plug yourself into to learn more, okay? That's very important that you have that knowledge and understanding. Get on the agent update and training webinar recordings. We record these calls. Listen, is it better to get on the call? Yes. When the first question somebody asks me, oh, do y'all record that? Let me tell you, the chance of that person succeeding is not great. They're already telling me they're looking for a way to not participate. Now, I understand, hey, maybe they had an appointment set up. Sure, I understand that. I'm not throwing a blanket over their entire world, okay? But I can tell you almost instantly when someone, that's their first question, an alarm goes off in my brain. They're already looking for ways to not have to participate, and they won't participate on their own time when it's convenient. Success is not convenient. Name me one millionaire, unless they inherited it, name me one millionaire, it's convenient. It just doesn't happen. Agent training tab, go through it with the new agent. The compensation plan, policies and procedures, very important. You might think, oh, policies, that's so boring. Folks, it keeps you in business and it keeps us in business. Do you want to stay in business? Read the policies and procedures and follow those policies and procedures. Set goals. Go through that compensation plan and start setting goals. How many appointments a week you want to do? How many recruits a week? How many a month? Where do you want to be in a year from now? What type of income do you want to make? Make a plan to earn while they learn. How much time will they put in? A minimum of 2 to 4 presentations a week for the product, a minimum of 2 to 4 presentations a week for the opportunity. Those are a little bit above average goals because we're looking at 6 to 8 appointments a week. That's above average, a little bit above. It's not going crazy because I could probably name 5 people right now that do way more than that. But it gives you a good place to go. But you should be doing at least 4 presentations a week, minimum. If you want to be successful, I'm just trying to teach you what success is. How to get to their first promotion level to a senior associate, teach them that, the fast track or the slow track. How to fast start to executive director, how you can get there in a record-breaking time in that 90-day rolling period, and you can do it within probably 4 months, 3 months, 6 months. You can be to an executive director. Look, we got people get there in a month, 2 months. We got a guy, Steve Little, did it in, I think, 13 days. Okay? So do we know it can be done? Yes, we do. Emphasize the importance of follow-up, 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 follow-up. Is one of the most important things that you possibly can do in this business, whether it's a recruiter or a sale. Begin with your blueprint. That means running your analysis. Do the 100 name list, 25 name list. Go over the list with the new recruit. Who would be a good agent? Who would be a good client? Who would be both? What kind of market do they have? Where's their center of influence? Get the new agent on appointments within 48 to 72 hours. That's critical, folks. That is so critical to the success of that person and them having something that makes them feel good and they feel like there's a positive thing happening. Time kills all deals, without question. Strike while the iron's hot, good old saying. Get a new agent to a live training. Well, we're not doing those right now, but we hopefully will. Things change soon, hopefully. We can get back out there doing that, but make sure they're at least on some type of webinar training. Communicate with your new agent daily, weekly at the least. Teach them what to say on an appointment. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Here's your goals, and we're going to end on this. If you do three recruits a month and 3 sales a month, and in 30 days, that's good. 3 sales, 3 recruits, 30 days, that's good. 5 recruits, 5 sales, 30 days, that's great. 10 recruits, 10 sales, 30 days, that's excellent. And get on the calls about a week after to 2 weeks after the end of the month, and we go through and we tell you who these people are that are recruited. We got people that personally recruit 10, 12, 15 people personally in a month. We got people, we got base shops, branches that they recruit 40, 50, 60 people a month. Okay? So you personally go out and do these goals, and you'll have tremendous success. You'll grow your business. Look, I can't tell you enough how important all these things are in getting people off to a fast start, building those relationships, getting them in the mode of what they need to do. Hey, I really appreciate you being on the call tonight. We had a fantastic turnout. You really hung in there for it. Appreciate that. And hopefully this has helped you. 2 weeks, the interview brochures will be available. And, hey, let's go out and build this thing big. We got another week and a half to break all kinds of records. Let's do that. And I hope that you had tremendous success. We're thinking about you, especially during these difficult times with the coronavirus and the things that are happening throughout the world and in America today. You know, we hope and that you have peace in your families and in your mind. And we hope that you have health and safety in all that you do and being mindful of you and your family and of your fellow man. Okay? Thanks, everybody. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Thank you for being on the call.